New developments tonight in a civil lawsuit against the state. It was filed by the family of a young boy who was killed in Eagle Mountain.
Attorneys for the parents of Odin Ratliff are arguing that the lawsuit over Odin's death should go forward. It's our top story tonight on 2 News at 6. I'm Mark Cabell.
And I'm Heidi Hatch. Odin Ratliff and Hunter Jackson, both 3 years old, were killed back in 2022 following a crash at Cedar Valley Stables.
The Ratliff family has since filed a civil lawsuit against the Utah Department of Corrections, Adult Probation and Parole, and Wasatch Behavioral Health.
Chief investigative reporter Wendy Halloran has been covering this case from the very beginning and was in court today. Wendy.
Well, Heidi and Mark, attorneys for Odin's parents vigorously presented their position, saying the state's defense of governmental immunity does not give them the right to act as they did in this case without facing any accountability. They argued that, quote, Odin's tragic death was directly caused by the government's negligence. Meanwhile, the Assistant Attorney General representing the state says Utah statutes immunize them from this kind of case. Today, it boiled down to a legal issue rather than a factual one.
Hey, say hi.
Hi.
You having fun?
Yeah, fun.
Oh, I'm so glad you're having fun.
This is a wrongful death lawsuit attorneys for Teresa and Bobby Ratliff filed alleging negligence, gross negligence, and civil conspiracy against the state, Utah Department of Corrections, Adult Probation and Parole, and Wasatch Behavioral Health. The lawsuit also alleges negligent hiring, training, and supervision only against the state, and gross medical negligence and medical negligence solely against Wasatch Behavioral Health. Our previous 2 News investigation uncovered Cody Barlow failed to report to Wasatch for drug testing and more than a week later tested positive for methamphetamine and amphetamines the month before the crash. And Barlow failed to make any further contact with Wasatch for treatment and to discuss the positive drug test. AP&P agent Reagan Ray, who was supervising Barlow, wrote Wasatch Behavioral Health did not notify him Barlow tested positive for drugs, and he didn't know until the day after the little boys were killed, Barlow had stopped going to drug treatment entirely.
We do specifically allege missed meetings, missed treatments, that Barlow blew off drug tests, that he used drugs. Those are facts, not conclusions.
The Ratliff's attorney, Lachelle Shaw, argued the defendants owed a duty to ensure Barlow was satisfying the conditions of his parole agreement, including attending treatment and passing drug tests, and a duty not to conceal his failed drug tests.
Wasatch and the state reported that Barlow was meeting the requirements.
Also arguing Wasatch Behavioral Health owed a duty to inform the other defendants he was not attending treatment and failed drug tests.
Just like to begin by acknowledging the profound loss that the Ratliff and Jackson families have experienced and recognizing that the plaintiff's unfathomable grief during this difficult time. We'd like to express our heartfelt condolences for their loss.
Thank you. I think that's very appropriate.
Nicole Johnston from the AG's office representing the state arguing for the lawsuit to be tossed out because she claims the state is entitled to governmental immunity.
We would argue that negligence is distinct and separate from intentional misconduct, which is what plaintiffs allege under their civil conspiracy claim.
Melinda Bowen, representing Wasatch Behavioral Health, argued for it to be dismissed.
Wasatch Behavioral Health did not tell Mr. Barlow to go and consume alcohol or drugs and then drive while intoxicated. It did not prescribe that he use those types of things. And here there are no affirmative acts by Wasatch that are alleged that would have directly caused the acts that led to Odin Ratliff's death. And in addition, there, of course, on the medical negligence side, there's no patient relationship between any of the plaintiffs.
Now, Judge Linda Jones will have a decision if this lawsuit will go forward on December 4th. I received the following statement from Alex Curcio, the Public Information Officer for the Utah Attorney General's Office. The state of Utah recognizes the terrible and tragic loss that the Ratliff family is experiencing. Their grief is unimaginable. The parolee's actions in this case were independent of any state action or responsibility. The state's system of safety and justice requires that we allow individuals to strive for a successful life after their court obligations are fulfilled. Heidi?